Hi YouTube, it's Sarah Says Hi. I'm doing a 3-month update on how I managed to lose 20 pounds in 3 months over the age of 40. If you're curious on how I did it, just keep watching. If you don't know me, I'm Sarah Says Hi. I've been on and off of YouTube for about 10 years. Losing weight for me has been an up and down battle for the last 20 years. I started at around the age of 22. I'm going to be having a video upcoming real close here, talking about how my whole journey started and all that. So I won't bore you with those details. I have noticed that losing weight now at 42 is a lot more difficult than what it was when I first started at 22. Granted, I did have a lot more weight to lose when I was 22, so it maybe just seemed like it was faster to come off, but really the battle has been the last 6 years. I've been gaining and losing the same 15 pounds, and it's really hard for me to get past that threshold. In the last 3 months, I have managed to lose almost 20 pounds. I say almost 20 pounds because it's 19.5 pounds. If you round up, it's 20 pounds. How I managed to lose those 20 pounds this last year was by several things. So number one, Avatar Nutrition, the online website. I signed up for that service. It's $9.99 a month. I've been a member of Avatar Nutrition, which is an online website that will go ahead and calculate your macros that you're supposed to be eating. And if you haven't heard of macro counting, it's basically telling you how many grams of fat, how many grams of carbs, and how many grams of protein that you should be eating every day. It is based around a calorie deficit, or may not be a calorie deficit. If your goal is to bulk, then you'll be increasing your calories. So calories are involved, but the main components you're looking at are those grams of fat, protein, and carbohydrates. What I like about Avatar Nutrition is it takes the guesswork out of it for you, because I was always trying to calculate my macros and trying to figure if I was losing or if I was maintaining with those macros. Was I eating enough? I just wasn't sure. I think for $9.99, it's a steal. You get support. You can contact support, and if there's something wrong with your macros, or if the AI did something that was a little goofy, you could contact them about it if you needed to reset something. But it's very user friendly. You can go ahead and change your goals at any time. For example, at the beginning of this in July, I decided to do a reverse diet setting, and then later on I switched it to a sustainable fat loss setting. So there's different profiles that you can choose. Which brings me to point number 2. I did the reverse diet setting, and what the reverse diet setting does is it's supposed to help fix a busted metabolism. Or if you're somebody that has been on a diet restriction, calorie restriction for a long time, then reverse dieting is a good method for you to get your body realigned so that you can eventually start losing weight again. One of the possible outcomes is that you lose weight. For me, I just did the reverse diet setting out of desperation because I was struggling with trying to stick to the calories and the macros that were provided to me on the sustainable fat loss setting and the rapid fat loss setting. I wasn't compliant to those. So I needed a diet break, which is basically what the reverse diet setting is. So I did the reverse diet setting for about the first 6 weeks, and I had great results. I had lost about 10 pounds, and I didn't imagine that increasing my calories and my macros was actually going to lead me to lose weight, but my body just responded that way. And then I had 1 week where I did my weigh-in and I did not lose any weight. So the following week, I changed back to a sustainable fat loss, and I lost 4 pounds very quickly. So you're looking at, for the last 6 weeks, I've been on the sustainable fat loss setting, which the goal of sustainable fat loss setting is to lose only 0.7 pounds per week. but the artificial intelligence will adjust your macros and your calories for you depending on how much you lose or don't lose. I started meal planning. I did start off trying to put it in my planner and planning out my meals for the entire week, but then I end up using Fitman Cook's upgraded app that he has. There's a bunch of recipes and stuff on there, but he has a meal planning portion, and that seemed to work really well for me because you could add your own recipes, your own foods that you're gonna be eating. So I would plan out my week using just the meal planner portion from Fitman Cook. I didn't use all of the recipes that he has available on his app, although some of those recipes were included in my meal planning. I enjoy cooking. I enjoyed the meal prepping portion. But what I did was I broke away from all the videos and advice that you hear here on YouTube regarding meal planning. Meal planning for a lot of those videos includes meal planning for the entire 7 days, the entire week. I'm sorry, but I don't want to cook chicken on Sunday and eat that same exact chicken until the following Sunday. I like to eat foods within 3 to 4 days. If it's already hit that day 3, day 4, I toss it out. So when I meal prep, I'm cooking only for 3-4 days maximum. The next thing I did was I tracked my macros in MyFitnessPal. And I know some people just aren't for tracking your calories and your macros because you feel like you're a slave to the applet, you're a slave to your calorie counting, and it makes it difficult to go out and eat with friends or whatever. That's the only thing that works for me. I need to know at all times how many calories I've eaten, how many macros I've eaten, and how much I have left. I never found tracking macros to be a chore or invasive. If I was gonna go out to eat with friends or family, then I would plan ahead. I would look at menu options ahead of time so I kind of knew what to expect. I know that by eating out, you tend to eat more fat and more carbs. So what I would do is try to eat more protein, less carbs, and less fat for my other 2 meals. And that seemed to work fine for me. Next and final thing that I did was I joined Booty by Brett. It used to be called Strong by Brett, but it's now called Booty by Brett. And Brett Contreras is known as the glute guy, and I have been a fan of his for several years, primarily because he's the glute guy and he helps women build a nice backside. And he finds that a lot of his women that are competing in bikini contests and all of that, he finds that they are placing higher because they are able to build up that back end more. I just love his workouts. I get a great workout every time. So his service does cost $29.95 a month, but I think it's worth every penny. What I really like about Brett's programs is that every month you get a new workout program, and there's 3 workouts for every week. And you do those same 3 workouts for the entire month. But the first week he has you start off on a deload week, which means you're not lifting as heavy. You're getting used to the new routine. Perhaps there's new exercises in it that you haven't done before. So it's all about adapting that first week. And then the following weeks, the goal is to increase weight and reps. In the very beginning, I tried to incorporate doing cardio workouts in addition to the Booty by Brett workouts. But Brett actually doesn't recommend doing a lot of cardio. He doesn't feel it's necessary. If you want, he does offer additional glute training workouts. So Brett's workouts are a total body workout, but he does emphasis a lot of lower body training, a lot of glute training, which is nice. We all want a nice booty. Today's weigh-in was 185.4 pounds and I lost 2.8 pounds. I'm very happy with my results that I had this week. I am going to eat these new calories and macros and see what comes of it. We'll see if I end up losing weight at next week's weigh-in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe down below if you haven't already. I do upload videos once or twice a week. I primarily am focusing on recipes, healthy recipes that I'm meal prepping to get me through this weight loss journey. But I also will be posting more weigh-in updates as well. Look forward for my fat loss video, which is gonna contain a lot of before photos that have never been seen, I've never showed on YouTube. And thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.